this is Hans the Ramen Raider coming at you with another episode of It's Noodle Recipe Time, and this is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. Today I've got something that came out of a exotic nudes box. Go to exoticnudes.com and use the coupon code The Ramen Raider and get a nice discount. Can't beat that. So, what do we got? Shin Black. Shin Black with beef bone broth. 570 calories a pack. That is a complete meal, ladies and gentlemen. How much protein's in this? 15 grams of protein. Yeah. Yeah. So, let's do this. Got pot of boiling water. We've got whoop, 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 whoop. Noodle block. The schmeg. We've got our red dust. That's the Korean thing. This is made in the United States, though. For those of you who are like, dude, that's Korean, that's not even ramen. Okay. It's not miso, it's not shoyu, it's not shio or tonkatsu. No, it's Shin Black. Come on. Does that make it no less of an instant noodle or a variety now? But you call yourself the Ramen Raider. Oh man, my nose is killing me. But yeah, I do. Hi, Miles. Hi, I'm Mimi. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, we had snow, and then the snow went away, and my nose is just like all dry and cracked. Just unenjoyable. This is the Sulong Tong powder. And then we have our wonderful, wonderful, wonderful vegetables mixture. So here, you can have a nice look at that. Right? Yeah, you can. And then I'm gonna give it a bit of a swizzle here and put it back on the heat for a whopping 4 minutes. Whoops, 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 whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one was 3. Yeah, there we go. Now, quickly, handsomely now, we're going to get our quote out of the book Momofuku Ando Speaks. These are quotes by the guy who invented the instant noodle way back in 1958. So, we've got number 184. Saying, let's all do it, means that nobody will do it. Wow. This guy, I tell you, I love him. I'm really, really bummed that I will never get to meet Momofuku Ando. He died in, I think, 2005? Something like that. It's been a while. No, it wasn't that. It was 2015. It's been a while. I think it says in the beginning of the book, actually. Yeah, I know the horrible noise, Mimi. When are you gonna fix that horrible noise? This is my 4-year-old daughter telling me. Come on. 2007. I wasn't even actively reviewing in 2007 to speak of. And I was like really, really bummed out about that then. Okay, so did some prep work, so we'll have a nice looking bowl of Shin Black. They've done a lot of iterations of this. It's gone from like, I remember when it came, they had an onion one. They had an onion cup. And then they had this, what was her name? A Korean musical star. Is it spelled IU? And I was like, really? Doesn't that sound like IU? But maybe not. Anyways, yeah, she would just like hold the cup up to her face and get all like, Shin black cup, just like all like perky and stuff. It was kind of funny. But then they got rid of that, the onion one, because I guess people didn't like it so oniony. There have been like all sorts of things that happened with Shin Black over the years. From it was like at the beginning, I think it was kind of in trouble, something about it, but it made a comeback and it's pretty popular still. But the one that people tend to gravitate towards still is Shin Red. But I tell you, the sulongtong soup powder, I really like that element because it does have an onioniness, like kind of like a Welsh onion or leek kind of thing going on. And I don't remember it before having beef bone broth. So I think this is a new thing. Either way, it's new packaging to me. And yeah, this one's made down in Rancho Cucamonga. Shout out to everybody down there making the noodles. My wife and I, our first ramen-related trip was in 2012 to the Rancho Cucamonga Nongshim, America manufacturing plant. It's built for doing tours too, and you want to talk about clean. And all the floors in their place where they have the noodle lines, they're all this certain shade of green that is supposedly that color because if something gets dropped on the floor, it's more easily seen. There's just like all these different little things that are in that factory that are just amazing. They've got machines, they've got metal detectors. So like if you made some noodles and a screw fell out of one of the umpteen million things that are in play there, there's a lot of parts in the noodle line, let me tell you. A lot of parts. Wow, look at that. That is a lot of food. That is a lot of food. But yeah, they have metal detectors checking stuff. If you have a bowl of noodles that's like within so many grams over or under, it'll get kicked off to the side. And I believe they get to eat those in the break room. But they're like, people say all this stuff about instant noodles, and that was when I knew I was right, that instant noodles are probably the safest safest food in the world, just due to all the industry certifications these companies go to get, and those aren't cheap. To maintain those and to keep getting them every year, that's not cheap. ISO 9001, GMP, SGS, they're all over the world, and it's pretty crazy. Let's give this a try. Okay. At 4 minutes, the noodles have a nice tooth to them, good chew. One thing to note, on the back it's got a little gauge showing if you do it for 4 minutes, they're more al dente. If you do them 5 minutes, they're softer. After this sits for like 2 minutes, they're gonna be that softer way because they're just gonna suck up the broth and they're just gonna get softer. So there's really no way around it. But if you eat it right now and burn your face off, they'll be nice and al dente. There's the broth. Note it's a little bit lighter than the Shin due to the fact that it's got that sulongtong powder in it. Now we're talking. So the inclusion of the beef bone broth is pretty evident in that, and I like it. Good job. Good job. It's like I'm definitely getting a bump out of that. See, if they made them in South Korea and imported them here instead of having a factory, they couldn't do that. That would be very difficult to do because of import restrictions. Meat, no bueno, import. Doesn't like it. They get cranky. There we go. Ooh, I've got 15 minutes till my daughter has her little playtime with her school friends. Okay, let's see if that did it. Nah, I think we're good. Okay, so I made some beef, and I actually have mushrooms here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go plinko. We're playing plinko, friends. You know, plinko. Everybody loves plinko. You know, I really don't like this one. And it's so tricky. I want this to look just nice as it can be. We'll go there. We'll go there. These are too big. And we'll go there and we'll pony them up on the side. There we go. And then I've got meat. There we go. We're gonna put some nice sauteed beef sauteed in a little bit of soy sauce. I'm out of soy sauce, which is a very bad thing, especially if you want more of these beautiful eggs I'm about to show you. There you go. Cozy up with those two in the middle. Ah. All right. Okay, come on, BJ. Yep. Yes. And we don't... I'm not going to do the cheese today, but oftentimes I will add a copious amount of cheese, processed cheese like Velveeta. No, I'm not doing bad things by doing that. They do that in South Korea as well. However, something very inauthentic. They usually use soybean sprouts over there and over here. But I don't have any. I've got mung bean sprouts, but I don't even know where I'm going to put those. I guess I could put some right here. These are Salad Cosmo mung bean sprouts, the finest mung bean sprouts you can get. But man, I tell you, when your grocer doesn't keep them cold enough, these are supposed to expire on the 20th. I just chucked the bag, and it's the 17th. That's sad. Plus, they're the organic ones. The organic stuff just doesn't hold up. It's like I always say, put antibiotics in my food. I won't get sick. Right? Oh my goodness. Did you hear what he just said? It's true, isn't it? Isn't that what they're for? To keep you not getting sick? That's what I think. But it's a nice thought.
You know, what if that was like an FDA requirement that you do put antibiotics in food? They make you put what do they call it? They put fluoride in the water so your teeth don't rot from drinking Coca-Cola. So I mean, come on. And we're gonna go with some pepper flake. I'm gonna dose it right here. Come on. Well, I have no idea what just happened. I think basically this entire episode didn't get recorded, but just to check, yeah, so I made some Shin Black, Nongshim Shin Black with beef broth. This came in an exotic nudes box. Go to exoticnudes.com, use the coupon code The Ramen Raider to get yourself a fancy discount. That's not too shabby. But I just put everything all together, and it just like gave me this funky error on this camera. See? And I was really happy. I was just like yammering the whole time, like I usually do. But I guess, I don't know if it recorded anything or not. So, let's do Rotato, and yeah, I don't know what to say about that. I'm really bummed if it didn't record it. Let's do this. Guess it's just one of those days, folks. I don't know what just happened. Is it still being funny? You're not being funny anymore, are you? I guess not. Well, I really hope it recorded. If it didn't, I'm very sorry. Yeah. Well, thank you for watching. This has been Hans the Ramen Raider, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Oh, and the quote of the day was 184? 185? 184. If you say, hey, let's all do it, nobody will. This has been Hans the Ramen Raider, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Bye-bye.